Hey guys, this is Calcer, and I'm bringing you my very first raid how-to video. This is a how-to on Alaban, I think she's called. Alaban, I'm not really sure. But it's the third boss in Baradin Hold, and she's pretty easy. Basically the only thing that she does is a power called Seething Hate from DPS, and it basically places a thing that does 200, or I think it's 200,000 damage, and it splits it in between people. So basically all you have to do is stack for that. For the tanks, she does the usual, put something on a tank that if you don't taunt off, that tank will die. And in this case, it's called Skewer. And basically, what it does is it does like a lot of damage. It decreases your armor so that if she hits you again, you're most likely gonna die, and it stuns you for the amount of time that thing's on you. So you have that debuff for the tanks, and basically the only job is to taunt off, like you just saw me do. And Blade Dance, which you also just saw, and that is basically just. It'll be at any time. I think it's after she does Skewer. She does Blade Dance, and it does AoE damage to everybody that's obviously hitting the blades. And it's pretty easy to dodge. Just run away from her. The only problem with it is that for melee DPS, and if you have the entire DPS raid close to her, for those few seconds that it does start out doing that, they will hit the people about 4 or 5 times, probably making them go to half health, and that's pretty tough for the healers. So it is recommended to have a druid for their AoE heals. It's not required. You can have any other healer, but definitely AoE healers are recommended for this fight just because of the Blade Dance. See, as you saw right there, they're mostly going down to half-ish health, and that could get pretty ugly if the Blade Dance hits them again and it pretty much kills them. But besides that, that's basically the only thing that you do for this boss, and these bosses are getting a lot easier. I remember when I first did the first boss here, I think it's called like Anglothar or something. When I first did him, we had a lot of issues on him. I mean, I was doing it in a guild group, and we had a lot of issues trying to take him down because we didn't know what to do exactly. And I feel like now it's just kind of rinse and repeat, the same old usual stuff, debuff on tank, have to taunt off, and one shot DPS if it's not stacked, and just AoE damage. That's basically it's the same thing for Okutar, and the same thing for the other guy. I mean, I don't know, I don't really mind it. Raiding's still fun. I've seen some videos about Swift Tour raiding, and how it's complete shit because it's all bugged out, and you die in middle random ass places. So, I'm glad. I like raiding WoW, and I'm kind of hoping that Swift Tour fails because I kind of want. It's good that it happened because WoW's probably gonna get back on its feet and people are gonna be like, oh shit, we actually have competition. But I kind of do hope that it doesn't get that popular because I don't really like the whole Star Wars thing. I mean, I enjoy the movies and everything. I'm just not really into the lore a lot. But yeah, that's basically all you have to do for this boss fight. You see here, it's basically just DPS race. You take her down. Nothing dropped from me, which really sucked, but that's basically it. It's really easy. It's simple. It's not that hard. Even reading the dungeon journal can help you know how to do the fight because it literally just says for 3 powers and what you have to do to kind of not get them to hit you. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all later.